All right, guys. So in this episode of Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, Looney Tunes World, we gotta talk about a video that's going viral of what appears to be a transgender person breaking down in tears because he can't get pregnant. No, I'm not kidding. This appears to be reality. Take a look.
Told anybody about it because my conscience knew that this wasn't real, but I wanted it to be real so badly that you kind of just go along with it, and then you crash and you realize it's not true and you've lost that and you're not pregnant and you can't be pregnant. I had another one when I was about 18. I really struggled. Told one of my friends about it, who is no longer my friend, which is a good thing, about this, and she told me I was crazy and basically told me to get over it. So that was the last time that I decided to open up about it, because I thought, wow, this is how everyone's going to treat me, this is how everyone's going to see it. Earlier this year I decided to get help. I decided to find a counsellor who specialised in infertility trauma. So they help women who have suffered, miscarriages or, struggle with infertility or anything, because it can be a trauma and it can be a very dark struggle. And so, I went to my first appointment, I went to my second appointment, and I started opening up. And then I got too scared to go again, and so I quit. And I'm really angry at myself for doing that. I'm really angry at myself for refusing help, because it had taken me so long to accept it and so long to start working on it. And then I was finally doing it, I was finally breaking down my walls, and I was finally working on an issue, which was probably my, largest issue. And then I gave up, and it was too difficult, and I cowered it out. I just don't even really know what to say, I wish that this was me doing a video talking about how it used to be a struggle, but it isn't. It's still a struggle, and I struggle with it every day. I have dreams, and in my dreams I am pregnant, or I have my children, and everything feels so complete, and then I wake up and it's not true, and it's just really hard. Being a trans woman is very difficult for many reasons, and I never like to harp on that, because I'm aware that I have people that look to me for inspiration, and they look to me for inspiration.
Jesus Christ, man. Oh my God. Wow. Honestly, I don't know what to say. Welcome to reality, right? We tried to tell people that biology matters, that men can't get pregnant, okay, because you don't have a uterus, but you have people who legitimately believe in their mind that, hey, because I think that I'm a woman, therefore I'm biologically a woman. And then reality hits, and all of a sudden they can't handle reality, right? Again, it's just amazing. It's not like you haven't been warned, okay? And just listening to this person's story, they went and sought, I guess, canceling for infertility. Right? So they went to a counselor that's used by a woman, okay? Taking up women's resources, by the way. And I'm pretty sure that conversation, or put it this way, I'll be very intrigued to be a fly on the wall listening to a counselor tell a biological man why they can't get pregnant, or trying to cancel a biological man on their infertility. The fact that you just biologically can't get pregnant. I would love to hear that, okay? Because I think that is the main reason why this person stopped going. That counselor probably told them that, look, you're a biological man, and that's just reality, right? It's too bad, so sad. It's insane. It's crazy. We have issues. Wow. In other news, on this episode of Cuckoo for Cocoa Puff World, uh, we have streamers who are afraid that they're going to lose their jobs if they play a new transphobic Harry Potter game, right? That they're saying that the mob is going to come after them for playing a game that I guess is themed after Harry Potter, which was written by J.K. Rowling. So therefore, the game itself is transphobic. You have big time streamers like Chank Yogurt's nephew, Hassan Piker, literally like scared of the mob canceling him for playing a game. Take a look.
Flip up, and now it's like whatever. I'm almost like thinking of just like either going offline or like I'm barely into the second combat here, and every time I look at chat, it's just the conversation is just like
maybe we can do like
bothering
a
me.
be right back, like a little break or something.
You can take a break if you want. I'll just stop talking and I'll just go fight and do the combat.
The only reason why I'm not playing this game, and I know a bunch of other people are not playing this game, is because we know that it's not worth it to get fucking bullied endlessly and called transphobic endlessly in when we have massive queer communities and audiences. That's it. Everybody knows, everybody fucking knows how much leftist motherfuckers love to chirp on the internet. They got no power. All they do is chirp, chirp, chirp. And that's precisely why so many fucking people that would otherwise like play it, maybe even raise money for charities or whatever, they're not doing it. I knew that this was going to happen. That's why I wanted to set it up ahead of time. I got fucking yelled at endlessly and relentlessly on my alt account. Like they were making it seem like I was already transphobic for even thinking about this. And now look at that.
Yeah, so that might be probably the most unmasculine or non-masculine thing I've ever heard in my life. Okay, you got a whole grown-ass man who plays video games for a living, by the way. Quite literally afraid to play a video game because he's afraid of the mob. He's afraid of being called transphobic. And then he goes to claim that this mob doesn't have any power, except apparently they do, because they literally have this man by the balls, okay, to the point where he's afraid to play a video game. I've never seen anything like it. Again, for such a small group of people, right? Like what, 1% of the population, if that, they do have society by the balls. Society as a whole is bending to the 1%. And you see it every single day. And I think stuff like this is really a prime example of what I'm talking about. You can't even play a video game without being afraid of being labeled transphobic. I mean, I kind of want to play the game just so that I can be called transphobic, even though I don't play video games, right? I don't play video games. And not because I don't like video games, because I simply don't have time, right? But I probably would make time to play this game just to get the backlash, right? Because apparently playing a Harry Potter game makes you transphobic. So let's read here. A new Harry Potter themed video game, Hogwarts Legacy, threatens to be the last game some Twitch streamers ever play in their careers, thanks to a new website. The highly anticipated game, which is set to release on Thursday, is already receiving rave reviews from video game outlets and early access users. But not all players are excited about the newest gaming addition to the Harry Potter's universe. A website, quote, have they streamed that wizardgame.com, allows Twitch users to find out if any of their favorite streamers have played Hogwarts Legacy. Many Twitch streamers and commenters predicted that the website would quickly become a cancellation tool for those who dared to play a game that is tied to the Harry Potter franchise, especially after J.K. Rowling was attacked for being transphobic. Incredible. They won't leave J.K. Rowling alone for simply, expressing her opinion. It's amazing. Political commentator Ian Miles Chung attempted to caution streamers, some of whom rely on the platform as their main source of income, about the site. Quote, warning to any Twitch streamers, if you stream Hogwarts Legacy, you can say goodbye to your career. The LGBT activists have created a website to check and see if you've even streamed the game at all. Expect your sponsors to leave you over transphobia. Quote, good to see the boycotting has naturally turned into targeted harassment with its own database to boot. Think I'll take 2 copies of Hogwarts Legacy now, popular Twitch streamer told his 239,000 followers on Twitter. Washington Post TikTok reporter Dave Jurgensen targeted the creator of the Harry Potter franchise directly after one caller accused Rowling of transphobia during a discussion about Hogwarts Legacy. Quote, she is transphobic and it's not exactly subtle, Jorgensen wrote. Amazing. Game review site IGN gave the game an excellent 9 out of 10 rating, but it also issued a lengthy statement addressing the controversy around Hogwarts Legacy. Quote, as critics, our job is to answer the question of whether or not we find Hogwarts Legacy to be fun to play and why. Whether it's ethical to play is a separate but still very important question, IGN argued. Well, I mean, you can argue that for almost any video game, right? Is it ethical to play? This is ridiculous. It truly is ridiculous. But that didn't stop IGN reviewer Travis Northup from praising the game for being the Harry Potter RPG I've always wanted to play. While the game is not perfect, Northup said its open world adventure captures all the excitement and wonder of the wizarding world with its memorable new characters in an experience that kept him, quote, glued to his controller for dozens of hours. Other game review outlets have refused to review Hogwarts Legacy, with Games Hub lecturing readers in an article headline, Hogwarts Legacy does not deserve to be reviewed on its merits. I'm pretty sure J.K. Rowling didn't make the game, right? I don't understand not reviewing the game because I don't think J.K. Rowling made the game, right? Again, amazing. This is how far the cancel mob goes. And here's the thing. They're canceling themselves out of fear. It's not even like I think the mob has made that much noise about this yet. They're just literally canceling themselves out of fear, right? The cancellation hasn't actually happened yet. They're canceling themselves. Whether or not we want to admit it, the site wrote, it's impossible to talk positively about Hogwarts Legacy without harming a community of human beings. Wow. Again, cuckoo for Cocoa Puff world, man. The 1% or the 0.05%, probably less than that, have the 99% by the cojones, okay? It's undisputable. Absolutely undisputable. It's a shame. It really is. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.